Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to be here, that the platform is now live. I'm excited to get to know you, to learn more about podcasting, and all of that good stuff. I know that you're probably familiar through all your convo with Talib, but this really is like a community of creative and professionals. Many of us are entrepreneurs, definitely need to wear multiple hats in this day and age. Like, we're so much more than just podcasters. And this space, I think, was really created to honor that, right? To have a holistic approach to community and community creation. And more importantly, like, community show up. What does that look like? How does it feel? What does it ask of us? And I don't know if you've had an opportunity to take a peek at the about for the network, but really and truly, like, this is a Black ass space where we can see one another, celebrate one another, and like really go from A to Z with help, with community, with support, in all ways, to just continue to be our beautiful Black great selves. I encourage folks, whoever will see this, or however I choose to flip this into next month, I hope that folks take a look at the about, flesh out their own profiles, and all of that good stuff. I'll admit that I haven't taken a look at everyone's, but I know that there are multiple fields in there. Like, fill in that introduction, follow the groups and the topics, all of that good stuff, to be able to tailor the fit of the network to yourself. One of the things that I really, really like about the Mighty Networks platform is it's super user-friendly, like completely straightforward, whether you're on a desktop, your mobile device, or whatever. Like, posting is super simple. You get the full run-of-the-mill polls, videos, questions, links, all of that good stuff. The other thing I like about it is you can tailor your notifications, get as many or as few as you'd like. And an even better feature I've found inside of it is you can actually set yourself up for something called a daily digest, which is where, instead of multiple notifications, you'll just get a daily download sent directly to you. You'll still get anything that pops up ad hoc, be it a newsletter or some other major announcement, but you're not bombarded with things that'll make you want to mute the app or the platform. And the other feature that I really, really appreciate is the Discovery tab. And it basically is a one-stop shop that's comprised of like the featured content, upcoming events, local posters to you, depending on your physical geographical location, the top postings, whatever is getting the most hits on that day or that week. And it's not linear and sort of scrubbed in the way that your home feed appears, where you'll just get a chronological, if you so choose, because you can tailor that too, a chronological update for whatever is happening in the network. The other things I'll say about it, and we're working through it in this moment, but we will be posting guidelines to the community network. It'll be coming, but you know, we're all adults here and we can keep it 100% real. Like, it's at the root of it, it's about respect, period. Like, at all times, period. And we know what that looks like. We know, more importantly, what it feels like. And we want everybody to walk away feeling that feeling, right? Like, we are a completely safe space that is inclusive for all Black voices across all demographics, period. Nothing else will be tolerated. You will absolutely be removed with the quickness. So keep an eye out for those guidelines at some point in the near term. What I will say specific to them, and what stands out top of mind for me, is like, no spamming. Like, please, please, please. And I know I don't have to worry about this with you, Bri, but look, there is a space in the network where people can promote their products and their businesses, their services, whatever it looks like, because again, we're not all just podcasters, myself included. Like, I have other business ventures outside of that, and you can, by all means, under the groups tab, it's in marketplace. Post all of your money-making ventures and all of that good stuff there. Yeah, absolutely. And it eliminates the need for like solicitation. People can actually go and seek out the specific services that they're interested in. And by all means, throw it there, whatever it is. We got some more folks trying to get in.
Oh, you have more folks coming in. Okay.
Yeah. So again, yeah, community of creative professionals and entrepreneurs, whatever it looks like, no need for the solicitation, just drop your offering there, and the community, my hope is, will turn up and turn out and support your efforts in monetization. While we're talking about monetization, another cool feature of the network is, or will be, our course offerings, right? And where I'm going with that with the monetization is, say, for example, there's a group in the network, and the group could be drilled down and super niche, like audio dramas, right? And there are folks in there that really have the skill set to be able to instruct others on what it looks like to write a script. They can be a coach, or whatever it looks like, and they're able to devise or develop a course, a curriculum, a workshop, or whatever it looks like, and it can be offered on the platform, and the facilitator actually gets a fee, a portion of the proceeds for holding that course, right? It'll be offered to folks in network at a discount, but also outside of the network at a full rate. And again, the facilitator who has come up with this content, it's their brainchild, it's their intellectual property. They absolutely get a fee on top of that. But in thinking about offering it outside of the network, here's where I encourage folks, community, to support us in growing the network, right? Invite other people you know can benefit from this space. Invite people that can really contribute to this space. Like, we are a wealth of knowledge, and I certainly don't want anything to look or feel siloed. And by all means, like, we are here for the knowledge share, for it all. So take advantage of the invite option. There's an ambassador program with some rewards depending on your level: bronze, silver, and gold, where if you invite 2 people, you get some AFAU swag, a really cool t-shirt with our logo. Yes.
I'm on it.
If you invite 10 people, you absolutely get that same t-shirt and 2 free gifts. And if you're gold level and you invite 25 people into the network, you absolutely get AFAU swag, but also a podcast highlight interview, which I think is super, super dope. A more attention to whomever, what they're doing, where folks can find them, how they can support them, and all of that good stuff. Like, we're definitely just getting started in this network, right? And it's community led, community driven. We need folks to show up, because with the growth comes the value. And the more of us we have in the space, the bigger and better this becomes. And that knowledge ball, that wealth, that it just keeps spinning and turning out. And we get to be that A to Z bridge and show up for one another in that way. The thing I guess I'll leave with is something that I'm going to create before we jump off of this call this evening. I'll take us back to the profiles. I like the profiles. There were some cool questions in there. I appreciate the introduction, gives folks an opportunity to get to know who you are in a little nugget, but I don't appreciate how it's disjointed and I have to go seek out folks. So under the networking group, I'm going to just throw in an intros question and basically ask folks to let us know what their podcast is or their professional services. Like, what is it that you're blessing the community with, where your location is, or any other pertinent demographic information there may be, what your pronouns are, what your preferred name is, any of that good stuff. But most important, I think, is like, what do you hope to get from the community? What is it that you need from us? Equally important, what you can impart upon the community, what we can learn from you, how we can make this a reciprocal relationship, and what goals you have, not even relative to your podcast. Like, what are your goals? We're whole people with whole lives. Our podcasts or our professional services may well be a big piece of it, but what are your goals? And how can we support you in attaining them and holding you accountable while you do the work toward them? And where we can find whatever your work is, whatever social media platform, website, podcast, ebooks, whatever it looks like. There are some fields inside of the profiles under personal links where you can throw in your LinkedIn, your Twitter, or whatever the case may be. But again, I want to really centralize this sort of information so that we can see who folks are. And if I have a thought bubble one day, I can go back to this space and really see kind of in real time, I need to talk to Bri about this. Like, that's my expert right there. This is what Bri does. So yeah, I'm going to ask folks to really take some time to flesh out their profiles, but equally important, take a look at the networking tab and really help us be community. Like, yeah. This is about us.
Okay. Awesome. I don't really have any questions. I mean, this sounds great. I can just click around and see what's up and commiserate about social media.
Listen. But yeah, if you come across articles like that, please throw them into the network. Let's dialogue. Have conversation about any and everything that's going on and impacting your world. It may seem innocuous, but really and truly like the thing that somebody needed to see or read that day. And to your point about questions, concerns, comments, all of that good stuff, we're also going to be opening up a space for that on the page, like recommendations, any of that, like feedback, please, so that we can tweak, tailor, customize, and build this space in a way that is supportive for and conducive to everyone's growth.